Hello there! I'm Renata Bowers, author of the Frida B series of picture books, and I and Paula LaJoy and our families are excited to welcome you to the Story Barn this week to celebrate. It is week 5, so we're moving into our summer series. We're excited for our Wonder and Wander events, and this week we are exploring rocks. There are lots of rocks at the Story Barn, and there's a lot of fun things you can do with rocks. So I'm going to walk you through real quickly some of the suggested activities we've come up with for this week. But for those of you who are familiar with this and those of you who are new, we just want to let you know and make sure you understand that whatever your child decides to create with what we have here is absolutely delightful. There is no need to replicate what's done. We love to invite their imaginations to create whatever they come up with. That's always part of the fun. So, those of you who've been here before, you know the drill. Make sure you come back with your child's Story Barn notebook so that can continue to add different drawings or writings or whatever he or she wants to in there. And then you'll come through the front doors as always. We're going to check you in right inside the barn, and then we will be giving you a basket full of supplies that will be yours to use for the length of your time on the property. Again, you can come anytime within the 3-hour window. If you want to come late, leave early, or stay the whole 3 hours, your spot is reserved on the property and you will have this basket. Inside the basket, you are going to have art supplies for the things we're talking about that you could be creating, but also there are things that help you explore, like a spray bottle full of water, a magnifying glass. We've got a jar full of sidewalk chalk, and we've got bubbles. And that comes in every single basket. So if your child wants to take a break from creating, that's a great thing to do, go off and explore. But everything else in the basket is going to be here specifically to help your child explore the different rock crafts that we have selected for this week. So think rocks. And these are just some suggestions. One is, this one came back from last year because people loved it so much, are rock chicks. So rock chicks are super duper easy. We're going to give you feathers and googly eyes, and there's construction paper in your basket, and all you need is glue and some imagination and a rock, and you can create your own wonky little rock chick. We love these. Also, just a little reminder, you are welcomed to take whatever your child creates home, or leave some of it on the property here for other kids and people to find as they walk through the property. It's kind of a delightful little art installation when we get to see some of the creations left behind. Another rock project that you're able to create would be a painted rock. So we will give you brushes and paints, and your child can create whatever he or she would like using rocks. If you're interested in painting rocks, we would suggest that you start this earlier in your time at the barn to allow it time to dry, so that even if you're doing multiple coats, you have time between coats to be drawing and then painting again. And then once you're all done, we're happy to spray it for you with kind of a sealer that has a bit of a gloss. Okay. The third is what we call our rock frame. So it's this is the beginning of it. So we're going to give you just this paper frame. You can see it's a cardboard frame, and you can collect small little rocks from all over the property and glue. And again, this too, if you're interested in making this, start on it with enough time to let it sit and hold the glue. It'll probably take about 15 to 20 minutes for that glue to start really taking effect. So that's the outside part of the frame. And then our art intern, Abby, created an insert that you are able to color however you like. So there's just the plain version, which you could color behind, or there's the designed version, which would allow you to color inside all of the designs. And then you pick whichever one you like. And this is actually, you would cut it out and put it on a piece of stiff cardboard behind. And then that is something for you to take home and leave where you're going to see it and remember that you indeed do rock. So those are our rock activities for this week. We're excited to have you come and join us. And we just ask on behalf of our families, we're the ones that publish the books, that create the books, that distribute and market the books. And we lead these events here at this Little Red Barn. And we love nothing more than to encourage the story within children and adults alike. So if you love what we do, we really ask you that you would spread the word and help us and our work here to grow within the region so more people can come and enjoy our books and the work that we do here. Speaking of books, We do have them available in the store, and I'm happy to sign for anyone who would like to purchase them while you're here. Oh, and there's a story time. We do a story time every Wonder and Wander event now, smack dab in the middle. So if you're coming on Wednesday, that would be at 4:30, and if you're coming on Saturday, that would be at 10:30. So keep that in mind too. And with that, everything else is in the email that we've sent. If you have any further questions, just respond to that email with whatever you need to know, and we'll get right back to you. And then we look forward to welcoming you and the children you love here for Wonder and Wander Rocks Week.